भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते
Good evening. Today we shall say a different prayer. It's there in your prayer book on page number 10. Please repeat after me. Sarvastharatu durgani sarvo bhadrani pashyatu sarva sadbuddhimapnotu sarva sarvatra nandatu सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यो मुक्ताश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् मुक्ताश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्. Yes, the meaning of the prayer is given on page number 11. Sarvastaratu Durgani, may all overcome impediments. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyatu, may all see the auspicious, may all see what is good. Sarvah Sadbuddhim Apnotu, may all attain right wisdom. Sarvah Sarvatra Nandatu, may all exult everywhere, may all be happy everywhere. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, this you all know, Andaru Sukhanga Undurgaka. Sarve Bhavantu Niramaya. ఎవరు రోగగ్రస్తులు కాకుండా ఉందిరుగాక. అది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఈ రోజుల్లో శారీరక రోగము మానసిక రోగము చాలా పెరిగింది. సర్వే భద్రాణి పశ్యంతు, అందరూ మంచినే చూద్దురుగాక, మంచినే చేద్దురుగాక. మా కశ్చిత్ దుఃఖ భాగ్ భవేత్, ఎవరు దుఃఖానికి లోను కాకుండా ఉందిరుగాక. దుర్జన సజ్జనో భూయాత్, మే ద వికెట్ బికమ్ గుడ్. సజ్జన శాంతిమాప్నుయోత్, may the good attain peace. So, Shanto Muccheta Bandhebhyo, after attaining peace, let them help the people who are bound. Muktascha Anyan Vimochayet. Those who have become liberated, help others also to attain mukti, to attain liberation. This is the prayer. So, now please see page number 92 for today's quote. Do not say you are bad, say only you are good, but be better. Do not pity anyone, look upon all as your equal. Cleanse yourself of the primal sin of inequality. We are all equal and must not think, I am good and you are bad, and I am trying to reclaim you. Equality is the sign of the free. So do not say you are bad, say you are good, but be better. So, we cannot redeem any individual. We cannot help any individual transform his personality by condemning the individual. Right? The language we must use, we must be very careful. ఎవరిని మనం నిందించడం ద్వారా వాళ్ళని మార్చలేము. The condemnation. So, we have to use positive language. You are good, you are not bad. You are good, but become better. So, Swamiji is saying that use that kind of language. Don't sit on a high moral pedestal and say that I am the yardstick, I am the measure to judge the rest of the world. I am perfect and complete, and the rest of the people are imperfect. And then we keep finding faults with others, then you will never have real peace of mind. And your concentration will get disturbed. So these subjective signs are really very, very important in particularly this time and age we are living in. So as we are not conscious of the way mind functions, what is happening? It disturbs the situations in the world, disturb our peace. We lose our concentration, and then we find it very difficult to acquire skills, and life becomes a kind of burden. మనము ప్రతి మనిషిలో కూడా కొంత మంచి ఉంటుంది. ఆ మంచిని కాన్షియస్గా చూడడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి. మన ఇంటి పక్కల అంటే చుట్టుపక్కల అంటే మన ఫ్యామిలీలో కావచ్చు, మన ఫ్రెండ్స్ కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే వర్క్ ప్లేస్లో కావచ్చు. ఈ వ్యక్తిలో ఉన్న మంచి గుణం ఏంటి, ఈ వ్యక్తిలో ఉన్నటువంటి మంచి వ్యక్తిత్వ లక్షణాలు ఏంటి అని మనం అనుకొని చూస్తూ మొదలుపెట్టి అది ఒక మనకు స్వభావంగా చేసుకుంటే the world will become very beautiful for us because there is some good in every individual. Do you really want to look at the good side of the person or not? That is the question. Suppose you are not consciously training your mind to see only the good in others, you just leave it like that. The first nature of the mind, the habit of the mind is to look at only the faults of the others. And then not only it just looks at the faults, shortcomings of others, it just exaggerates, magnifies that. So over a period of time, it expands to such an extent that you condemn the individual. This person is no good. You will come to such conclusions. And afterwards, you will find it very difficult to get along with that person. తర్వాత ఆ వ్యక్తితో మనం ఉండాలంటే చాలా కష్టం. ఇప్పుడు కుటుంబంలో చూసుకోకండి, పెళ్ళిళ్ళైన తర్వాత విడాకులైన కొన్ని రోజులకి విడాకులు పరిగెత్తుతున్నారు. ఎందుకంటే దే ఆర్ నాట్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద పాజిటివ్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ఈచ్ అదర్. So then automatically the relationship doesn't stand for long. It gets broken sooner than later. మనకు ఆ స్వభావం ఉందా? నేను ఇతరులో ఉన్నటువంటి మంచిని చూస్తున్నానా? See, we have our limitations, we have our shortcomings, we have our defects, we have our weaknesses కదా. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక యాడ్ స్టిక్ అవుతానా స్టాండర్డా? ప్రపంచానికి నేనే స్టాండర్డా? బట్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ we fall into this temptation that I am the absolute type, I am the perfect type, I am the type. ఓకే, నేను పర్ఫెక్ట్ అని ఒక కంక్లూజన్కి వచ్చున్నాం ప్రతి వాళ్ళం. And then using me as a yardstick, I try to judge others. See, I have my limitations. When you have that kind of understanding, you will have humility, right? Just others have their limitations, I have my limitations. Then you look at the positive side of that person, and over a period of time, when you make it your second nature, so world will be transformed for you. You know, I don't know whether I have told this story or not, but in every session I tell this story of Yudhishthira and Duryodhana. You know, Duryodhana was very upset because he was the king, but everybody is praising Yudhishthira. People are extolling him, people are praising him. Everywhere the talk of Yudhishthira, and everybody is condemning me. Everybody actually hates me. Duryodhana was pained at heart. Why I don't get that kind of name and fame? యుధిష్ఠిరుడుకున్నటువంటి కీర్తి ప్రతిష్టలు నేను ఎందుకు సంపాదించుకోకూడదు? ఎక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది? He approaches Krishna and he expresses his pain to Krishna. Krishna laughs and then he says, "Oh Duryodhana, I will tell you where the problem is." Okay? Krishna says, "You go into the city of Hastinapura. By sunset, you bring me one good person in the entire city of Hastinapura." So then Duryodhana goes into the city. He goes into the lanes and by-lanes and different localities. And after going there, he asks people actually, "Is there a good person in your locality?" People will say, "So and so is a good person." The Duryodhana will go to that good person and he will interview him, and he will find that good person has so many bad qualities, and then he will come to the conclusion this person is no good. ప్రజలందరూ ఆయన మెచ్చుకుంటున్నారు ఆయన మంచివాడని, కానీ దుర్యోధనకి ఆయనలో కూడా మంచితనం కనపడలేదు. ఈయన చాలా దుర్గుణాలు ఉన్నాయి, ప్రజలకు కనపడట్లేదు, ప్రజలు మూర్ఖులు అనుకున్నాడు. So he came back to Krishna by sunset and said, "There is not one single good person in this city of Hastinapura." Then Krishna, next day, he asked Yudhishthira, but the test is for Yudhishthira is different. Yudhishthira, go into the city of Hastinapura and bring one bad person by sunset. Okay? Yudhishthira goes into those localities and lanes and by lanes. He asks people, "Is there any bad person in your locality? A wicked human being? Full of vices?" Then the people say, "You know, such a so-and-so person is very bad, very crooked, very wicked." And Yudhishthira goes and interviews him. And then afterwards he detects something beautiful in him, something very good in him. And then he comes to the conclusion that people are saying that this person is bad, but he is not that bad. There are so many noble qualities and virtues in this individual, but people have not looked, they rather have overlooked. So then Yudhishthira detects which people have not detected. And then he came back to Krishna. So there is not one single bad person in the city of Hastinapura. Yudhishthira and Duryodhana, they were contemporaries, Samakalinu. So for Yudhishthira, everybody actually, there is some good in every individual. So actually, this world itself becomes Swarga for him. For Duryodhana, there is not one single good person. Then this world itself becomes hell. Mana parasthiti kuda ante. భగవంతుడు స్వర్గాన్ని సృష్టించలేదు, నరకాన్ని సృష్టించలేదు. God has not created earth, actually, world as either hell or heaven. We make out of our own minds. It is our mind which creates a hell of this world, or you can, even if you consciously train your mind, you can make it into a heaven. You can make this world into Swarga, provided you bring this nature into your mind, where you look only the positive side of the human beings, where you look only at the goodness of human beings, but every human being has something good, something positive, something noble. Are you really interested to look at that side of his personality or not? That is the question. Okay? From today onwards, make it a habit. Whomever you come across, what is the good in this individual? What is the noble quality about this person? So over a period of time, when you make your second nature, this world itself will become Swarga for you, heaven for you. Okay? Thank you. Nice evening.